How about that? It is good to be back with you. I am Pastor Laura Cinch. I work in the bishop's office with Pastor Robin, and I get the pleasure of working with youth and young adult ministry programs, including the big retreat that's coming up in 2 weeks where we're going to have 5 youth from Gloria Dei go to. So I'm very excited for that coming up. And you have a bunch of things going on here as well. You are, in fact, collecting things for that youth event, which would be notebooks and crayons. So when your 5 youth go off to this retreat, they're going to be packing school kits through Lutheran World Relief. And because of the letter that your church starts with, you are in charge of collecting, thank you, Chris, notebooks and crayons. So. And there's a box for donations in the narthex. Okay, great. You are also getting ready. The youth that are at the retreat will not be there, but you will be together on November 17th for your congregational meeting, which is going to be held after the 10 o'clock service. Also on the 17th, you are going to be welcoming 8 new members into this congregation during 10 o'clock worship. And you are invited for a reception before the service because you're going to be staying after the service for that wonderful meeting so that you can welcome the new members. And everything else should be in your bulletin, except for the announcements.
I'm Debbie Green, and it's not too early to be thinking about singing Christmas carols and having our annual progressive dinner. Ooh, okay. The progressive dinner will be on December 15th, which is a Sunday, and we're going to try something a little different. We've usually progressed from one house for appetizers, one for main course, and then to my home for singing and dessert and lots of craziness. We're going to combine the appetizers and main course and call it heavy hors d'oeuvres, because we're finding that we don't all need to eat all that much. And it's really hard to find homes that have enough room for tables and chairs. So we're going to try to keep it to finger foods, heavy hors d'oeuvres, start at 4, and then have dessert more around 6:30, so we're also over a little earlier. So if you are sitting here going, pick me for the heavy hors d'oeuvre home, please let me know. I'll have a poster out in 2 weeks that will have sign-ups. And I also want to say that Tom Mitchell has made new booklets for us with enhanced sized print, so we will be all set for our singing afterwards. So looking for someone to host in this general area the heavy hors d'oeuvres portion of the evening. Thank you.
So I am, in fact, taking half of our confirmation class to the youth retreat in 2 weeks, and I just did a day of training with Pastor Laura and her crew on all the stuff that's going to go on up there. If you're betting the over-under on whether I survive the weekend, I don't recommend betting the over. But thank you for the announcement about the school supplies that we need to collect, and also Kathy told me that while I was up here making that announcement, I also need to remind everyone that Thanksgiving is coming, and that we will be collecting turkeys, and that is going to take place on the 24th of November. So please think about buying a turkey for that. Thank you.
And now, being fully announced, let us rise and be gathered in song with hymn number 427.